All right, here we go. Texans Colts Sunday. Must win. Must win, J-Lo.
I agree with the premise. I agree with the importance. But you know me. I'm never gonna be a must-win guy because must-win means if you lose, you're out. You're done.
Well, not to me. I don't take it that literal. I don't take it that literal. I take it as right now there's a golden opportunity that you can lose if you lose this game.
Not that
you have fans returning to the stadium that haven't been there in a long time. So you have fans that are coming to the stadium. You have a coach that everyone believes in. You're facing a team. Like, I wouldn't say this if they were facing the Bengals or Browns. I've said this 100 times.
Yeah.
You're facing a team that picked a quarterback 2 spots after you, and you got the first dibs at head coach. As a matter of fact, DeMeco Ryans said no thanks. So when I say must win, you've got. I think a lot of times whenever you're losing games that you shouldn't win, things can spiral. Yeah. And next thing you know, you're a 3-win team. You're a 4-win team. They can probably afford to. People aren't going to be out on DeMeco, but it's going to be a much harder job selling DeMeco Ryans losing to the Baltimore Ravens than it is losing this type of game. I think this is you got to get this one.
I go back to momentum. The momentum, even after a loss, is pretty strong behind this team. Even though after a loss in the opener, the momentum will gain steam if they win. So that's why I'm with you in terms of like your premise here. Now, if they lose, I think they lose a lot of momentum. I think there's going to be a lot of oh, no, here we go again. Same old Texans, that kind of stuff. So that's why that's why I'm with you.
I think it would be rightfully so based on who you're facing with the Colts and everything like that. This is just a game where you've got to have it. You've got to win it. And then you look at how great things can look. Jacksonville's got the Chiefs this week. They're going to be. They could likely be 1-1. So you're facing Jacksonville as a 1-1 team instead of an 0-2 squad. So
go ahead,
I'm excited
Sean.
about
Hey,
it.
I'm with you on this.
You're chomping at the bit.
Team must win.
Team must.
Yeah, no.
If we want to get literal and just sit here and say or what, like let's just be smartasses about it. Like, come on, there's a lot of things we say in sports where you say it like if you just want to get literal about it, then come on.
Here's what I think. I think the outlook for the next several weeks changes with a win here.
That's what I'm saying. Like the momentum.
Yeah, the momentum, the outlook. That Jacksonville game, I didn't know they played the Chiefs this weekend. That Jacksonville game all of a sudden has all sorts of juice for a Week 3 game between these two teams. Yeah. If the Texans are 1-1 and the Jags are 1-1 and you've won every time in their stadium since 2017, that'd be fun.
Yeah, and I think there was a couple of things. Like I think the DeMeco Ryans hire was a must hire. I think it was a must hire. Now, would they have canceled the franchise and got their money back or whatever if they hadn't hired DeMeco? No, but I thought that was a must hire. I thought that was good for vibes. And I think around here, you know this, everyone knows this, Seth, Sean, Clint, Show, everybody knows. You've gone out there. It's been dead. Yes. It's been trash. It's not going to be that now.
What was my go-to line last year?
Look,
you could land an airplane in the parking lot.
This is the biggest game. This is the biggest game where, and quite frankly, it's early enough to where you can be delusional. Season, there's going to be some games they might win. By then, we might be humbled and realize, okay, this team isn't going anywhere. Sometimes being delusional can be a healthy thing, and I feel like the delusion that this team has right now is such to where you win this game, you can feel good about yourself. Last time, fans really felt good, and there was still something in the back of their mind because you were there. Mm-hmm. Was the 2019 playoff win against the Buffalo Bills, where you walked out of that stadium, everyone was excited, but there was a but. There was a but, God, what was that game plan in the first half? But Deshaun Watson saved B.O.B.'s butt. But. There would be no but here. It would be very exciting. But, yes, I don't think that Cal McNair and Hannah should sell the team if they lose. I don't think DeMeco Ryans is a crappy coach. Must win when it comes to maximizing your expectations, taking advantage of vibes, avoiding losses, snowballing, all that type of stuff. That's what I mean when I say must win.
No, and I feel better about just the direction in general, and it's going to multiply times 10 if they do win. By the way, I did my usual, well, I don't always do it. I try to do it every week. I did my usual skimming through the game on Tuesday afternoon, the rewatch. To be clear, not watching film, not watching tape. I just wanted to see if there was anything I was, wanted to add to the show, kind of, different thought starters, that kind of thing. This defense, I mean, we've talked about it, but I'm not quite so sure we've given them enough credit about on Sunday. That was really good. So, like, in other words, it's not going to be Deshaun Watson. It's not going to be a one-person thing kind of saving all butts. This defense is across the board was really, really good. I think there's some things offensively that obviously need to change, but if they do, it's going to be a big momentum builder for this squad.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Like, let's just put it this way. If 5 days from now we're on the air and we're talking about the Texans losing to the Colts.
Nah, it's going to be miserable.
I mean, what's it going to be like? What's the vibe going to be like?
Miserable.
How are you going to feel?
Even though we still might, in the backs of our mind, think, you know what, they're okay. This, all the things I just said.
Nah, I mean,
it's going to be miserable in the moment.
I want some progress over process. That's what I want, and I think that's what they need. This is a game that you can't lose. You got to win this one. You got to do it.
Yeah.
This is where it's at, man.
No, I'm with you.